everyone, welcome to another episode of Crash Cinnamon. It's your host McKenna. Thank you for all the feedback. It's been really good to interact with you all and just pick your brains and have discussion. Some of you have really made me think far back when I started this podcast and the kind of things I wanted to look at. So it's all good. So today I want to discuss about a few things, and I was struggling on what title to put this on, and the title that you see is what I could best come up with, that we are under construction. And yeah, just go with it, just flow with it, and I will say this came about because of various things. Actually, being on Earth is just what a ride. But it's two things actually. One thing happened this week. It's Chinese and Vietnamese New Year, and in my child's nursery they have one of the children who attends there is from Vietnam, and so they're very encouraging about people's cultures, just to understand. And this child's parent has actually been very active in engaging all the kids and give them presents for their New Year and everything. Now, the wonderful thing about my child's nursery, they have this app that just lets you know what's happening, what kind of activities they're engaged in, what kind of things they're doing, all the nitty-gritties, including what they're eating, what time they change. It's fantastic, especially for when you have a busy day and you don't have to ring nursery to check up or whatever. You just get to see what's happening. And also they post wonderful pictures of just what the kids are involved in, and when you've had a really difficult day, it's a good time to just check in and see the pictures, and instantly lifts you up. So I did that yesterday, and wow, they have this whole thing going since the New Year. So they made lanterns, Chinese lanterns. They've even made a dragon. Today they're actually going to do this whole dance with it. It's fantastic. So yesterday they had oriental meals the whole day, and even snacks, up to snacks. It was just, they're so creative. And when I looked at the picture and I was like, wait, my child has chopsticks. I mean, this child is only very now comfortable, using a fork and a spoon to eat by herself. Now chopsticks. And I was like, you're not even 2 yet. I was so impressed, and I saw all the pictures and I was like, wow, what a time to be alive as well, to just see how we can, when we say we are global citizens, but I think we just don't see it on the scale of how that can be. And I was just thinking, my child is experiencing so many different cultures and things at her age now, when some of the things I got to know really as an adult. And I can't even actually use chopsticks. So that's one for my daughter. For Mamba, she's just, and actually I was speaking to her nursery lead yesterday, and she was saying she was so good. She was actually whizzing through. She had all her noodles and stuff, everything with her chopsticks, and she was just taught yesterday. And I was just like, obviously I'm there proud, and another thought came to my mind, and I was thinking, honestly, how can I don't know if this will come across, but really we are the resource pack that we want to be. If we teach ourselves how to use chopsticks, you never know. You might be eating Chinese food, or you might in the future be, having a job somewhere where that is required, or it's a point of discussion through a dinner and you connect with someone. It's just made me think we are, this toolkit I've been saying, this life toolkit. I know we spoke about the mental health, the physical, social the connections and all these things. But there's also this other side of where you become an all-rounded person. And I was so fascinated by it, and I kept thinking about it probably more than an average human being or an average mom, because I had this, my mind just blew, and I was having chains of thoughts, and I was like, what an amazing experience for them, and an experienced time to be alive, to actually see a lot of the world coming together in a small place like your nursery, and actually my child's nursery is the most multicultural, multi-talented, multi-everything place, and it's just a fantastic. Even me, I go there and I just feel chilled, and I don't want to come out, kind of thing. It's a really, really nice environment. And the second thing that happened that made me think about, we are under construction, and we are who we want to be because we are constantly inputting in ourselves, or others input in us, depending on the level you are in terms of education. And I don't just mean formal education, I mean all kinds of education, even streets, so yeah. And I saw on LinkedIn this young boy, he's 13 years of age. His uncle encouraged him to join LinkedIn, and he did his first post, and I think he's from Nigeria, and it was short, articulate, and just said, an aspiring engineer, and my uncle said, he asked his uncle, why should I join? And he said, this is the best platform. And actually there were loads of comments after that just saying, yeah, this is the best platform. And one guy actually said, we are under construction, we can be who we want to be. And again, that hit me again, and I was like, yeah, this is a running theme, definitely. So, and I was just thinking, what a time to be alive. Sometimes life can be so, especially now with all the political biogas, I want to call it that, going around in every country, nations. There's so much that can make you just feel, oh, I want to leave this earth and live in a different place where people are actually taking care of each other. Okay, so but when you see such posts, you're like, wow, like to be 13 and be confident and have such an experience, and have somebody who can encourage you to be on such a platform. And actually the uncle said the reason to be on LinkedIn is because kids your age are actually achieving so much in this sphere, in this field, because he wants to go into engineering. So it's good, so you can start building networks and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's true. Now you don't have to go far to read about entrepreneurs who are 13-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 5-year-olds, people with their own businesses, merchandise, a whole empire around them. And I was like, this is fab, because I used to worry, and I'm like, oh, our kids won't have, blah blah blah, ABCD, fill in the blanks of what you worry about your children. But you actually see the opportunities and the encouragement they're getting, and the exposures, the good ones especially, they're getting now. And I'm excited for their future. I mean, it's so exciting to see that a 13-year-old will join a platform like that, and instantly start networking, and people applauding, saying, yeah, this is good. Nobody was like, why are you not here, why are you here, kind of thing. And to have an uncle who has that foresight to see, yeah, you need to start linking up now. I mean, I think a few months ago, or in 2020, I spoke about the different class systems, and actually how the rich and the wealthy operate by starting to network their children, fixing them in the right schools, fixing them in the right, after school activities and all this kind of thing, so that they can develop the networks, the language, the, navigation tools for life. And I was like, this is so great. So narrow it down to yourself now, and you're thinking, I'm of a certain age, and I don't know if I feel that excited about life. But honestly, and until your last breath, you still can you're under construction. So whatever you need fixing, whatever you need, what you're worried about, the networks you wanted to really come together, or rather to connect with, the people you need to connect with, the platforms you need to join, kill that imposter syndrome, kill it. It's not there anymore, and actually join them. Contact those people you have, those business cards you've been holding on for months. Please, it's time to actualize them. Send that email, introduce yourself, say what you're all about, say, yeah, I met you at this event or whatever, or we met on sharing an Uber and you told me I could get in touch. And I'm saying this because a few years ago that happened to me, and I wish I actually followed up on that, and it would have been a wonderful addition to my career. And I was just so scared, and I just didn't know how to, if it would be cool to actually follow through on an open invitation for something to do with my career. And I know, and now I encourage people around me, the young ones, my age mates, people older, please keep going, until your last breath. Keep building the you that you want. If there's various things, do it. And actually the last thing I want to mention, been watching Netflix as usual. I mean, it's, who doesn't now on earth? Since Netflix and chill came out, it's just the thing, honestly. Anyway, I digress. And I normally don't like watching reality TV or anything related to that, because it's just yeah, I think you know what I'm about to say. But there's this one about Gia, who is Cristiano Ronaldo's girlfriend. And oh my, it was just breathtaking, a fresh it was fresh, it was interesting, it was engaging, it was beyond the normal footballers' wives kind of thing. It was just very interesting, and how she has, she knew from a long time she's destined for greatness, and she didn't mean greatness is in the terms of being with Cristiano. Obviously that has helped her, but she followed through her life from when she was born, from Haka and all these things, and you can just see how she continually built on herself. She is now 27, 28, and she's like, yeah, there's more to come, and these are the things I want to work on. And it was inspiring, and you could see her kids are also following that, because they're empowered the same way. So yeah, you are under construction. So I hope that doesn't sound so, I don't know, like self-help kind of situation, but really it's just to remind us, to help us be excited about our lives again. We should be excited. I know there's bills, there's lack of sleep, there's all manner of things, and I'm here with you in this journey. But there's exciting parts about life yet still to live. So go there, make it happen, and live your best lives, literally. Remember, you're still under construction, so keep building. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and see you on the next episode.